Hey, and what's going on, guys? This is Diane from Invoke Music, IMVK. And today's video, which is geared towards someone just starting out in music production. Well, hopefully, if you've been in the game for a minute, perhaps you'll stick around, watch the video, and you also will learn something new. Today's video is a follow-up video from one that I posted several months ago regarding DAWs, DAW, Digital Audio Workstation. I was kind of helping someone who's just getting started with some of the key ones that are out here, like FL Studios, Pro Tools, Reasons, Live, BizWiz, Studio One, and the list can go on. Well, today I want to go ahead and build on that and give some other ones that are new that are out here, and they are totally free. So without further ado, let's just get on into it.
And for the first time,
taking all my energy.
Okay, so the first one up is by Akai. It's called MPC Beats. It's software. It's a standalone desktop. You can use it as a VST, and it's absolutely free. Now, I've been playing with this for a few minutes, and I'm absolutely loving it. Love the fact that I can now bring the Akai software into a session that I'm using, and it's just really fun to use. One of the things I love about Akai is that grind, that grit, that vintage sort of feel. So if you're interested in getting to make beats, this is definitely one to check out. Right off the bat, let's go ahead and just take a quick look at it. The first thing you're going to get is a window that's going to help you out with some templates on what type of music you may be trying to make. All right. And the next one is going to be demos, I guess, if you're trying to listen to it. So let's go ahead and check out one real quick, a demo. Let's load up Trap. Let me turn this down a little, and let's give it a quick listen. Love that Akai, that they will never steer you wrong on continuing to build product that just emulates everything about the hardware, just a feel. Anyway, I digress from that. As you notice that when this was playing, the keyboard is lighting up, showing you what keys they're hitting. I love the aesthetics, and the layout of this is big. It kind of tells you what it is you want to do. They have a lot of things that are available just to like change the tempo or do various things right here on some knobs that you can actually tweak. But it's the standard sort of layout. So it has everything you need and more when you are about to produce a track. So this is a great DAW to really use by Akai, and the fact that they're giving it away for free is really cool as well. So of course you can hook up any sort of MIDI controller. You don't need their MIDI controller. I actually have the Native Instrument Mark III hooked up to it, and the S keyboard to it. So I'm telling you that you can hook up pretty much any keyboard, and they have a whole list of them. And so it has the standard things you're going to want in a DAW, the ability to tweak some things, different parameters, the layout of the pads, and the sounds of the pads, being able to tweak the pads, the different banks that you can use right off the bat. And the window doesn't have to look this busy. You can actually come in and customize the window to see what it is that you want to see. If you want to feel like you need to, get into and slice it up a little bit more, they have that. The reversed and warping is right here. The changing of the speed is right here. Some sort of cross fading and all that is right there available. Now, one of the things I found that was really cool, and it could just be me because I'm just quirky like that, is I took one of my songs and I just kind of did a drag and drop in it, and I went to where the song was on the sample layout and was able just to bring my song in, and it opened up this ability to trim it, to chop it up and it be on different pads, because you have the different things you can do with it, the layout of it. I just found that to be really interesting. It was everything was just like a drag and drop. So this is one to definitely check out. And of course, you can really get in here and take things away and add things that you may want to see. So that's one. It's by Akai. It's called MPC Beats. Check that one out. Let's move on to my next one. The next one I have here is called Waveform, and Waveform has 3 different versions. It's a Pro, the OEM one, and the free one. We're going to be talking about the free one today. All right. It is also a DAW. I think we've been sleeping on this one. It has a lot of things available to get you started. And let's go ahead and take a listen to the layout real quick. So I'm gonna go ahead and play this one, and let's give this one a review. All right, so this one is, again, a DAW, fully functional, gives you a lot of things that you're going to want to use. I found out, the transport and stuff being down here a little odd, but I mean, it's just odd to me. It could be normal to someone else. It's like it has the transport that's down here that's odd, and has tempo and this stuff up here. So it takes some getting used to as to where the layout is, but maybe it could be a perfect way to lay things out. But again, this is really cool. It has a lot of different functions, too many to try to go through in a video, but it's definitely something that you should check out. It is free, so definitely go ahead and give this one a listen to. Now, the next one I'm going to go to is called BandLab. And let me just move back here for BandLab because I want to point this out. BandLab here is, it's like a social media sort of network thing, and it's like having an Instagram or a Instagram, Facebook, I don't know, TikTok. You have your own account, and you're going to go in and you're going to either lay your vocals down, throw some pictures up, go live on some whatever it is you do, and you can easily publish it, but you're responsible for almost like advertising and getting your music out there. It's a really cool concept, and as I said here, it's like a social media. You can import tracks and songs from scratch, collaborate with other producers, publish your epic music, all that great stuff. You can put some music out there, someone to sing to it, all that great stuff. So let's just go on into it real quick. So this is pretty much the layout of it. All right, this is my account real quick here, and you'll put a track out there, someone will sing to it. It'll tell you how many people were inspired by this track, tell you how many plays you have, how many people love it. Nobody ever checks like these days. I'm not sure why, but at any rate, and you can just build your account. You can just post things. You can post music, videos, comments, whatever. It also has the ability to throw some albums out there. You can make a collection, and it'll tell you like different bands that you may be in. But the cool thing about this is the creation piece. So let's go ahead to create. And when the create comes up, the create is going to bring up these particular options for you to create. Now you can import something you've done elsewhere, like if you're working in another DAW, like the MPC Beats DAW, and you want to bring that in, or you want to browse some loops or whatever, or you like, hey, you know what, I want to play an instrument. So you're going to get in here, you're going to load up what it is you want to do. You're going to get to playing, and then once you sort of finish with whatever it is you're doing, you can come in here and you can add some effects to this. Add some effects real quick. All right, any sort of effects. It has different effects for different things you'll be doing. You have your mini keyboard and a mini device. You can lay down some lyrics and notes. Reason doesn't even have that. Anyway, you can check out some loops that they give you to start. You can actually go in and check out some individual loops. And the key is, once you've done this and you finish your song or whatever, or you need someone to come on and sing to it, you need someone to lay a bass, guitar, or whatever, you can go ahead and invite someone to collaborate with you right here on this site. Or you can just publish it, someone will jump on it, sing to it, or whatever. And this is a really cool DAW. It's free, and I encourage you that if you haven't decided on one, go ahead and start playing around with this one. It's really cool to play with. And from time to time, I'll post something out there, get somebody to jump on it, and it sort of works. Just really fun. Anyway, last but not least, this is more of a bonus. to build your arsenal. Okay, so like I said, if you've been here for a while and you've been in this for a minute, I'm sure you've heard of Native Instruments. If you don't own any of Native Instrument stuff and you like to own a little bit of it or get to sample it a little bit, Native Instrument is giving away the Komplete Start for free. You don't need any of their hardware or anything like that to use it. But if you can go ahead and download it for free, produce 200 sounds, you have some effects, you have some loops and different things, and a lot of their instruments is going to be here that you can play with and all that good stuff. And again, it simply is own a mini keyboard. You can use complete software to connect it. Okay, you don't need their particular keyboards or beat machines. The only thing that keyboard and beat machine does is it maps things out where you can just touch the knobs and everything goes well, but that's not a biggie. Just connect your keyboard and go for it. So I wanted to end on this note. So right here I have the Komplete Start, it's the Play series hooked up. I have these are just extraordinary, and I sort of like wanted to play it so you can get an idea of how this thing sounds. So let me just give it a quick play. Guys, I'm just saying, and that's just me loading this stuff up. That's all I did was just load it up. All right, anyway, I think that these that I gave you today are worth definitely checking out, whether you've been here for a while or you're just getting started. Anything free is worth looking into at times, especially when it comes to trying to build your studio, build your sound and things like that. All right, guys, that's all I have for you today. I thank you for your time. I thank you for watching. My name is Diane. I'm with Invoke Music, INVK. As I always say, continue to invoke your own creativity, and I shall see you next time.